rapidly can this type of house be constructed? Sir Frank Mears has prepared plans for an ideal scheme at Dunrod. A triangular area of about 200 acres has been selected as the most suitable site. It lies directly on the Weems Bay railway line and is on a small plateau above but concealed from the Inverkip Road, so that it will in no way interfere with the amenities of the Kip Valley. So great is Greenock's overspill population that the Clyde Valley Regional Planning Scheme suggests that a satellite town should be set up at Bishopton to take some 30,000 people. This, however, is 10 miles away. But as you will see, from Greenock to Dunrod is only 5 miles, and therefore the corporation favour this alternative. This is a model of the proposed scheme at Dunrod. We are looking at the model from the southeast end of the Weems Bay railway line and will make an aerial survey of the district. Running through the centre of the scheme is a natural ravine. In this valley is a stream, and on its banks woodland walks will be laid out. This is a more general view looking west across the ravine. Near the railway line, a small site for light industry may be set up, providing work in the immediate vicinity for quite a large number of the people of Dunrod. The proximity of this scheme to the railway line means, of course, easy transport to Greenock and elsewhere. Good bus services will also be provided. In the central area, there will be an open-air theatre built in a natural hollow on the banks of the stream. Here will be presented summer performances of music and drama. Among the larger buildings to be seen are a church, schools, and a community centre. For this is to be not merely a housing scheme, but a neighbourhood with all the amenities of a small town. Community centres are being established in the town as well. This is the Rankin Park Centre. A community centre provides a focus for a neighbourhood, where people can meet for sport or other social activities, and where local matters can be discussed in a friendly atmosphere. There must be clinics for babies and children in our replanned town. Greenock already has this fine example of a child welfare clinic. But more are needed, and every district must have its own. The new central block of health offices will include a baby clinic among its many services. There is a play centre at this clinic where children can play under careful supervision while mother is busy. Improved maternity services were also part of the original scheme, although this responsibility has now been assumed by the state. Greenock has a maternity hospital of the latest design in the Rankin Memorial Hospital, to which further extensions and improvements were planned. This is the modern extension of the infirmary at Larkfield. Here too, under the National Health Service, the state has relieved the local authority of a great but cheerfully borne responsibility. Greenock has planned considerable extensions and improvements in her hospital system. These will now be transferred to the Regional Hospital Board. New schools are also necessary to replace out-of-date buildings. The high school is a good example of a modern school standing in its own recreation grounds. More parks and open spaces are essential in addition to those such as the Well Park, Lady Alice Park and Lady Octavia Park. Not only children but adults too need recreation, and it would be bad policy to cover all our open spaces with housing. More well-equipped play parks such as this must be provided. Play streets are safe, but poor substitutes for play fields. Here is the architect's drawing of the new Wellington Park, which will provide sports facilities for people of all ages. The grounds will be laid out for various games, and the large and well-appointed pavilion will have ample accommodation for several teams. And now, as we come to the end of our pictorial review of the plans for the new Greenock, let us briefly summarize the main proposals. Houses, schools, clinics and playgrounds are all immediate necessities. And as you have seen, work on these is either in progress or in preparation. While all this is going on, much thought is also being given to bringing new industries into the district. Greenock's plan for new roads and docks depends on this. These matters are essential to Greenock's comfort and prosperity. It is your privilege as citizens of Greenock to ensure that these plans are not shelved in dusty obscurity, but are put into operation as soon as circumstances permit. Then indeed shall Greenock flourish like the proverbial green oak tree.